Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Delia's Paris with Indian Hen Farm. So recently we'd been talking about dyes, and you're gonna see that my desk is a little bit messy because I've been playing with these. Excuse me. But I promised to sort of do a demo, and I was trying to work this out in my head, and I thought it might be fun to just pick a couple, and I'll show you kind of some of my ideas. So I'm working with two today. This is the card paper art. These ones. These are from Temu. I paid $4.94 for these, okay? I'm going to give us a little more light. There. And these are the ones, well, I'll show you in a minute. And then I've got the other set, which was these, and these were on my Temu haul video. So it was all this sorts of stuff. They looked kind of like, oh, dropped my microphone, kind of like Polaroids. So I haven't cut them all out, but I'm just going to give you kind of a quick sort of glance on what I did and how they worked, because I feel like we're all trying to save money. And I know there's some sort of reluctance with Temu, whatever you want to call it. But this is sort of a page that I was doing. I'm going to pull this up. I pulled you way back because I'm getting ready to use my Sizzix. Oh, there we go. So I've got this kind of layout for this page. And I think that's so pretty with the eco print on this side. And I have not glued them in. So this was the card paper art. So it's got the flower sticker that I put in there, and I put the mini rivets, and that was the cutout on that. And then this is one of those Polaroids. And I think with this little piece of washi tape and this here, I think that's a cool little layout for this page, just for the bottom so that people can still write. So I'm just going to show you how I did these. I'm going to leave these here. And okay, so I'm going to start with the small one. So I'm probably not going to do the big one. They're exactly the same, but I'm just going to give you an idea of how I did these. So I've got my die. Oh, you know what? I did, well, okay. I did take a piece of, this is that really, really flimsy blue paper that came. You know what? We'll just do this one. That I bought for, what, $2.20 or something like that. And I've got a piece of, this is some tea. Some box from a tea. So I know I'm going to need roughly that much. Let me cut it out. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to glue, well, you know what? Get a little pretty piece here. Sorry, I thought I was all ready to go, and now I realize I'm not fully ready to go. So let me get that out of the way. And I'm just going to glue this on real quick. I should have done, well. Okay. I just thought, you know what? And even if you don't have this Temu die, I know there's versions of these sort of Polaroid-ish dies. So, but my thought was, sometimes I watch these Temu haul videos, but I don't see people use them. And to me, that's kind of important, because not all things from Temu are great. Okay. So I'm hoping I have time for both, but let's just see how it goes, okay? So here's my paper. I'm going to bring up my Sizzix now. Okay. So your Sizzix comes with this platform. And on these Thinlits, I'm going to use the whole thing. So I've got it all on here. Then I've got my cutting plate, my first plate, okay? And here is my second plate. And here's this. So I'm going to face this with my cutting side up. I'm going to put my paper on. Okay. And then put my next plate on. And I'm going, uh-oh. Let's see, can I do this? Okay. I'm going to roll. You know what? I need to back you up a little bit. Uh-oh, here we go. Hopefully you can see. So I'm rolling this through. And I'm going to back up. Just to make sure it cuts the whole thing. Okay. Here's our piece. Done with the Sizzix. Gonna move that for a minute. And here is my die cut. So that came out perfectly. Now let's just do the other one real quick. Since we've got it out here. Let's see, what size did I use? Which one did I use? Looks like it was that one, right? Okay. So we'll just use this one. So I'm going to get, I've got some of this. It was a cover to a sticker sketchbook from my daughters. Making a mess of things already. Okay, so I'm going to get this in here. I'm going to cut. I fold mine over. And this, I feel like, is really thin. So see that edge right there is so thin. And you know how I feel about things sort of being too flimsy and falling apart. So I did actually 4 pieces. So I got another one of these. Let's get this out of the way. Fold it over. Okay. So I'm going to move these and these for you. Got the Sizzix again. Hopefully y'all can see this. Here's my top plate. I've already got my bottom plate down and all number 1, 2, the whole thing, the Sizzix piece. I'm going to put this down. I've got this folded over, so I have 2 pieces of cardstock here. Put this down. Put my top down, my top plate down. I know I can tape it, but I never do because usually I can make it work without it. Okay. Nope. Of course, as soon as I say that, I'm like, I guess I should have taped it. You know what? This is not. Okay. Here. Here is that. Here is that. Okay, I'm getting ready to tape it. Okay, I think, you know what? Let's just tape it. Lordy, lordy. Let me grab a piece of washi. Okay. Just for the sake of not messing it up on camera. So here's that. Here's that. Tape it right there. That way it won't move. Put this one in. And here we go. Oh, let me move it again. Lord, I should have done this on my big... Okay, come on, Delias. Should have done this on my big table, apparently. Okay, go in. Okay, and I'm going to back up. Okay, so there's one. Take my tape off. Okay. That piece out, and Got that out. Oh, don't bend it. There's the one of them. Okay, let's just do this last one real quick. So same thing. Here's my double pieces of paper. My die cutting side down. My washi tape. Put my plate on. Okay, going one way, frontwards. And I'm going to back up. I think next time I'll do this on my bigger bench. That way we have lots and lots of room. But I'm in it now, so we're going to make it work. Okay, physics is done. I've got this. Let me bring you back down so you can see better. Okay. There you go. Okay. And all done with the craziness. Okay. So you saw how quickly that worked for cutting these dies. So let's start with, well, we'll start with the Polaroids. Okay. So I have 1, 2, take the washi tape off, 3, and 4. Okay. There's that one. And I usually use a toothpick for this, but I left it across the room. So I have my all, well, yeah, my all right here. And I'm just doing it very fragilely. Okay, there we go. And it came out. And out. Okay. So that's this die. So I've got 4 pieces, right? So what I'm going to do, because these are even, you know, and I could just die, you know, I could have glued all the cardstock together. I probably should have. But if you glue 2 layers of cardstock together, just you might go forward and then backwards and then forward and then backwards a couple times just to make sure it cuts through both. But I just happened to fold it because, well, because I thought it'd be faster and I knew I was going to have to glue these edges anyway. So I'm just gluing. I'm going to take another one. And gluing it together. There we go. There. Okay. So there's one. Let's get our second one. Sometimes I make things, I think it's going to be faster, and then I realize if I just done it the other way to begin with. So actually maybe you guys should just glue 2 pieces of cardstock together and then do this. Might be better. Okay, but we're in it now. Okay. 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 So now I have 2 Polaroid pieces glued together. Okay. So for this little piece that I did, this one, which I love, I think it's really cool. I also happen to have some of these stickers, and I bought these from Temu a while ago, so they're not on any of my, but what are these called? They're called Retro Flowers, and they're these black and white, and I love them. I think they're really cool. So what I did with these, or with my little Polaroid piece, is I found one that I liked. Let's see what we got in here. Let's take some of these out. because I thought it was cool. Uh-oh. That one's kind of stuck. Let's see. I got a little piece on there. See, can I get that off? Yeah, got it off. I actually think I'm going to use this one. So, yep. Okay. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Okay. So, I am going to cut a piece of this down. No, I'm not. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some glue here. Okay. And here. Okay. And where's my glue paper? Here you are. And just make sure. Yeah, okay. Got a little tiny bit right there. Okay. Take you off. Okay. So these are stickers, but I'm not using them as stickers, clearly, because I think they look really cool in these cards. I just really get a kick out of that. Got like a little, there, all gone. Okay. And then I'm just going to cut off my excess here around this border. Okay. Oh, Jack, got a little extra. Okay. And there. Okay. So there's one. And you know what I'm going to do with this one, right? I'm going to glue it on the back because I want that side to look pretty too. I really like things to look pretty from all angles, especially with junk journals, because the idea is, well, this one I am gluing into my journal, but usually the idea is that a lot of this stuff is removable, so you definitely don't want them to remove it and see the ugly side, right? Okay, so we're going to glue this side, and, okay. And get you on there. And there. And here's my baby foam folder. I was looking for this. Okay. Looks good. Okay, dab a light a tiny bit, right? Okay. Okay. So there's my little Polaroid. I've got a little extra paper still up here. There, gone. And what I'm going to do is kind of grunge it up a little. And the reason I wanted to grunge this up is because I feel like these black and white ones are kind of edgy. And I think it looks really kind of cool to have them sort of that romantic and edgy at the same time. So these, like the sides are pretty delicate, obviously because it's a thin cut, right? So it's just gonna be. And I came in here And then I have some of these little finger rub-on metallics. And I'm just gonna, and sometimes I use this little paintbrush, even though they are, and then I kind of rub it. Okay. Do a little. Yeah, see, I think that looks kind of cool. And then, these are the Tim Holtz Ideology. These are the rub-ons. There's the specimen rub-ons. And these work really, really well. So I have these ones. And let's see. These were, I don't know, I can't remember. I think $6 or $7 maybe. I'd have to look it up. Let's see. Let's do. Sorry. See, I'm thinking too hard. We'll just do. I kind of want one that's big enough. Okay. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to go with number 526. Okay. So I've got number 3 here. Hopefully I don't lose that. Okay. So I'm going to take this, and the white paper comes off. And I'm going to go here, get it where I want it. I think right there works. And then I use the back of my paintbrush, and I just rub over that. And let's see. Oh, no. No. See, can I fix it? Of course. It's all y'all's fault, right? See. It'll work. It's fine. Actually, it just makes it look even more authentic, right? Here. Like it was so old, part of the ink came off. That's what we're going with. Okay. And let's get these corners. This one is the ground coffee. And that is one of my little slides. Isn't that cool? I love it. I think these are just really, really fun. And I think that they look really cool just in the journal, just the way I showed you. You could put them in pockets and things, but I mean, doesn't that look cool? Yeah, I love them. I think they're really cool. And that was done with the die. So see how fast it went? And let's just play with this other one real quick. So I'm going to get these out of the way. So this was one of the dies from New Letter Photo. So it came with a whole bunch of stuff. It came with all of this. Not this, but it came with all of these sort of photo squares. It came even with this tiny, tiny heart. And that's kind of my first project using those. So super easy, super fast. I paid $6.48, but I think I overpaid. I think you can probably get them for a better price. So now we have this one. So where did we put our... Here it is. Okay, so this has that perforated line right there. So we're just going to fold it. try and get my other stuff out of the way so you guys can... Here, should I bring you down even a little more? Well, you know what? We're just going to leave you right there. Okay. And, I mean, it can't get any easier than this. So, on this one, I did another one of those stickers. But, you know what? See what happens if we... Let's be different. Let's just think outside the box here. Okay. What happens... Okay. I'm going to ink the inside. And here's my little brush. Want it kind of grungy, so a little messy. Okay. Yep, that's enough. So I'm going to cut this little side off. Okay. And let's see. So it would go that way, right? Okay. Here's my piece. Okay. I'm going to open that up and give it a rub. Let's try and rub it better than I rubbed the last one. You know what? Get everything on there. Turn the whole page. These usually work so quick and easy that I took for granted that it would. See, because a lot of times what I'll do is take, yeah. Okay, I can see that the L's still a little stuck. There we go. Look at how good that looks. That looks awesome, right? Close it up. That's really kind of cool. Okay. And I'm not even going to put a piece of... So, you can put a piece of sort of acetate in between these, but I didn't. On this one, the sticker's a little shiny already, so I didn't even worry about it. And I don't think I'm going to on this one. I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. So, I've got my mini brads right here. And I've got my awl. And I'm just going to make sure these holes are clear. The die cuts these little holes out, which is nice. So you know you're exactly where you need to be. Let's get these ones out too. On this one, I didn't go through both because I didn't want those leggies showing. And I thought, oh, I'll stick something on those. But then now I'm going to glue it in. But on this one, I think I'm going to stick it in something. So I don't love that those legs are going to show. And so I'll probably end up backing it. But I probably won't do that with you here because... Okay, so we're just going to get... come on. Hold on. Trying to be delicate. Don't want to tear anything. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Get the brad through. Come on, there you go. Okay. There's one. Here's I'm thinking just having some sort of dot stickers might be better, but I have my mini brads. There's another one. See, 2 more, right? Okay. Here's this one. Let's put that one through. Okay. Ah, of course. Okay. Come on. Ah, there you go. And last but not least, this little guy. Huh? Come on. There you go. And my leggies are a little long on this die cut. See how the little leggies are showing off? So I just took my little clippers and cut the excess piece of that little leg off. Okay. And I'm going to ink and you can ink the window too if you want. I didn't. Whoop. And easy peasy. So, I mean, this is some of why I love dies, is to make 30 or 40 of these sorts of things along with your Polaroids. Where did I put my Polaroids? Uh-oh. I don't know where I put my Polaroids. Just to have this sort of stuff readily available, and as you're doing your journals, you can tuck or glue, is awesome, and doing it this way saves you time, and you can kind of build up a stash pretty fast. So that's a video. These both were Temu dies, like I said. These stickers were as well retro flowers in the black and white. But just to give you kind of a basic idea. Oh, here's the Polaroid. So yeah. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit like and subscribe. I'm going to try to continue I'm not on a schedule, but just showing you how some of this stuff works, especially if I'm playing with it, because I think, it's nice to have ideas on like, oh, if I bought that, what would I do with it? Okay. Thanks, y'all. Have a good day.